everyone. It's Irit here again. As part of August Safety Month, I want to also teach you today how to lift objects from the floor. So in our daily life, very often we'll drop things on the floor, whether it's a pill, case of glasses, a book, and it's on the floor and I want to pick it up. I could also decide that I need to move a certain thing from the floor and it might be a little heavier. So we're going to talk about proper techniques to lift from the floor. A, in a way that you will not fall and injure yourself. B, in a way that you're going to prevent any injury, especially to your back or to any other part of your body. First of all, you have to look at your object and think, what is it that you're trying to pick it up? So today I chose this block. It's quite light. If I'm going to put it on the floor to pick it up, then I know it's light. The first thing you want to do before you lift something from the floor is to assess how heavy it is. If it's light and you feel safe to go down and pick it up, great. But if it's heavy and could cause you any injury, maybe you want to get some help. In any case, if you decided to lift it up from the floor, you want to do it safely, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to step closer to the object. I'm going to turn around to show you from the side because you'll get a better view. So I'm going to turn this around, and let's say this is the object that I need to lift up from the floor. I'm going to stand with my feet at least shoulder width or maybe even wider. Remember, the wider the base of support, the more safe you are, the more balanced you are. So you'll choose the right distance of your feet and you're going to stay close to the object enough to be able to reach once you go down. Now, the right way to lift is first of all going down safely. How do I do that? You're going to hinge your upper body forward, so your hips are going to bend, and also your knees are going to take your behind back. And notice that I'm keeping my back straight, and my neck is going to stay aligned with my spine. So I have a neutral spine. And I'm going to really squat, meaning I'm going to go down, letting my behind lead the way. Back stays straight, chest open, and head looking forward. And I'm going to move down until I'm close enough to reach for the object. If I need one hand, I'll just use one hand. If I need both hands because it's wider or heavier, I'm going to use both hands. And from this position, I will use my legs and the straightening of the legs to lift up rather than my back. So I'm going to keep my head up, look straight forward, first of all, or even up. And I'll use your legs to straighten up. You will feel the legs working. And here we go. Now, you may have a walker, and you may not have two hands that are available for you to go down and reach for an object. But you still think that you could pick it up or it's very light. So in that case, you can do two things. Maybe use your walker as a something to lean on. Let's say the object is here, and hopefully I have something to hold on to, or maybe I put my walker locked in so it's safe. Now I'm going to put my hand for support. And then same thing we did earlier. The feet are open, at least hip width, maybe toes a little bit turned out. Behind goes back, chest stays open, head stays up. And I'm going to squat until I reach further down and I can pick up that block. And I'm still holding the other hand, and now I'm going to use my legs to lift me up. And here we are. How about practicing? I'm giving you time to practice. Find something in your home and put it there. I'm going to change this object. I'm going to put this balance pad instead. And this is what I'm going to lift, okay? So I want you to stand up, find an object in your environment, something not too heavy that you could come to the floor and pick it up. Same thing, stand close to your object, feet at least shoulder width apart, or if you want to get even safer, a little wider. If you have both hands free, that's good. If not, you have one hand on an object that's sturdy enough to hold, and then you're going to try and move down. Behind goes back, shoulders go back, abdominal muscles, if you can, keep them engaged as well. Head stays forward, chest open. And now let's move down slowly. Reach and pick up the object, one hand or two hands, depending what you chose. And keep your chest open, head looking straight, and lift up. The one thing you want to avoid is lifting with your back, okay? I'm going to show you just so you know what not to do. And what I'll do is I'm going to stand and I'm just going to bend over with my upper body, and then I'm going to lift it with my back. Now, if I had a back sensitivity, I would probably injure my back today, especially if this was a little heavier. Or if I didn't do it today, it will happen sometime in the future. So please avoid that type of lifting and always use the squat method. Down and up. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you practice it with different objects. Thank you.